Hello chums out there, welcome to Toyah and Robert, your deeply unqualified agony aunts, willing and available to provide you with useless answers to a few of your many burning questions.
We've had a lot of people asking to be adopted by us this week. Thomas Edwards, Andy Phillips, can you both adopt me?
All right, I would say, Thomas and Andy, are you as cute as Willy Fred, the Prince of Rabbits? If you are at least as cute as this, please be in touch. Failing that,
As long as you accept that we sleep hanging from the rafters and we tend to eat hanging upside down from the rafters, and as long as you can cook, clean, shop, drive and do everything else, we might think about it. Adrian Gorman, why are there so many electricity sockets in the room we filmed in last Sunday? I just want to say, most rock stars buy cars, they have swimming pools, they buy big Rolex watches. My husband just has electricity sockets. I don't know why. It's absolutely breathtaking that he will have a whole wall of electricity sockets. So why?
all right. I have lived in older buildings for much of my life. Older buildings historically have had very, very few power outlets. So when I began my first refurbishment of an old building decades ago, the builder said, "Mr. Fripp, where would you like an electrical plug?" And I said, "Everywhere ×2, if still in doubt ×3.
Is that why you've got 56 sockets next door? Before you answer, someone actually counted the amount of sockets on that film, and that was SHB Fan. 56 sockets.
Well, I need lots of them.
Why?
Because that is a platform for multiple computer stations. So all down the length of the attic of my being refurbished office, there will be computers running, backing up hard drives and so on.
And most people just open windows and have multiple windows open on one screen. My husband will have 56 computers, all with different windows open on it. Necessary?
Yes.
Sean Garrity, does the lockdown ever end? Sean, I don't think so in the near future, but it's keeping us safe. So Sean asked the ropes in last week's film, and if any of you missed it, I was tied up to the beams in our attic as we performed Foxy Woman Hendrix. Were the ropes a symbol of imprisonment in these times? Well, actually, no, Sean. We were trying out the Japanese art of shibari. And when we did the first knot, we realised we were going to be hopelessly bad at shibari. And we just gave up and I became a tangled mess.
My answer is yes, it is highly symbolic. It is a symbol for the descent of spirit into form.
Okay, it could be a symbol of domestic and creative oppression caused by lockdown, I suppose. Martin Beadle, I recently dropped quite a heavy guitar on my toe. It was incredibly painful and the tremolo arm left a mark that is still visible 4 days later. Any recommendations for avoiding such incidents in the future?
Yes, take up harmonica, and if successful with this, move to the trumpet.
Or just put on a guitar strap. Have you ever done that to yourself?
No.
Considering this guitar is probably worth $500,000, if he did that to himself, I'd take the guitar off him and lock it in one of our bank vaults.
My wife exaggerates.
You could also put pillows on your feet just to protect you. I want to know what you were doing when you dropped the guitar on your foot. I bet you were miming to Guns N' Roses. November Rain? Yeah. Anyway, Marcus Redman. As we have been missing live music like never before this year, which is the best setting to enjoy listening to music at home?
Well, what I do is I listen on a pair of Bluetooth speakers in my study. in my morning reading, and I listen to music which mostly I don't know, which upsets my thinking, so it keeps my thinking alert. There is also a plan B, which is I use Bose noise reduction in-ears.
Well, for me, because I'm making my album at the moment, Posh Pop, all my musicians are in a creative pod, I am actually filming Fripp playing live on the album, and I'm listening to that all day on my iPhone. I thought a day would never come when I say I listen to music on the iPhone, but Frippykins has been doing the most astonishing work this week, and everyone who has shared the film of him making this work on Posh Pop in the studio can't stop watching it. He has been so amazing. For me, my favourite place in the house to listen to music is in the kitchen when I'm cooking, because neither are my favourite things to do, but the music means that I can think and be creative and I can dance while making nutritious meals for the both of us.
I believe that's the first time I've been called Frippykins in public.
I like it. It's going to stick. Now, we had a fabulous question on Toyah at Home, which I do in the mornings on Saturday. And someone asked, why are we not starry?
Well, I have my answer.
Go on then.
Well, I come from Dorset, and that's growing up in Dorset in the 40s, 50s and 60s.
Wait a minute, Greg Lake and Andy Summers.
No, we are not going to cast aspersions on Greg or
No,
Andy,
I'm not, but...
Greg came from Oakdale, which is part of the conurbation of Poole, and Bournemouth is now a city. So Wimborne, Dorset, moving up to Witchhampton, was very much different. Those were not really what I would call Dorset boys, and although I'm not a farm boy, I am very much a lad from Dorset, very close to the earth. So, no starriness. Second point, I'm on a roll here.
Go, go, go.
Second point, both my parents came from very much working class backgrounds, and their aims and aspirations while my sister and myself were growing up in Wimborne, Dorset, was survival. Is there enough food to put on the table? None of this contributes to a starry view of ourselves.
Also, you were rationed. So once a week, you took your ration coupons to buy your sweets.
Yes. I'm still on a roll, dear. Can I keep going?
Oh, shut up and go for it.
All right. Thirdly, expose yourself to public ridicule and humiliation. So if ever you think you're getting a little fashionable, put on a tutu and go dancing at the end of the garden by the river.
Firstly, I disagree with you putting Dorset in the same equation as you not being starry. Dorset has nothing to do with it. And if ever you're backstage with him on tour, he earns the name of Princess Tippy Toes. He really does. He is a Princess Tippy Toes. You can't speak to him, you can't look at him, you can't ask him to sign anything, you just leave him alone. So,
because I'm practicing and I need to focus.
With me, I somehow became a star through pure will and determination. I've never been treated by a star other than by my fans. And what I mean by that is my fans are the ones who've put me on a pedestal. No one else has. So, I'm here cooking, cleaning. I'm up at 4 a.m. creating these for Mr. Fripp to do his aphorisms. Then I go to the studio, make music with Simon Darlow, come back, cook, take out the rubbish. I'm just not allowed to be a star. Sometimes, I'm continuing. Will you shut up? Sometimes on film sets, most of the time I arrive on the film set and there is respect, but you're all there to make a movie and to make it to budget, so there's no starriness. And on those very few occasions I've arrived on a film set and I'm treated like a star, it actually completely throws me. It's like, oh, I'm not a human being here, I'm actually a deity. Stardom and being treated like a star is a very different act of intention from gaining respect of people. And I actually think stardom is, like you say, the thing that trips you up.
You are the star in my life, dear.
And the same with me. I've just given him a massage, so he's got imprinted massage bed on his forehead. So if you spotted that, that's what it is. So we're going to finish before your magic cord. April Jaraka says, I will pay £100 to a charity of your choice to see Robert wear a Toyah dress and full Toyah makeup. How about it, baby?
All right, we're getting up to the season when there are a few well-deserving causes that need a little support. So, April, get your £100 ready, and something might happen a little nearer to Christmas.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support in ordering Robert's aphorisms. That's the blank page. I made it this morning. I love making these. These are my meditation. It takes about 2 days to complete one because I do lots of layering. Oh, I have to cover names. And these are what I do. I do my album cover artwork and a lyric by request. If you want these before Christmas, just think about ordering them now because it's getting really busy out there with the postal service. And thank you so much to all of you who've ordered them. We love doing them. What's the magic chord today, Frippy
All
Poo?
right, I'm combining Frippy Poo. I'm combining 3 magic elements. Now, you may recall this magic chord, and this magic chord, and this magic rhythm, which is a 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put together like this, we have today's piece of magic. Thank you, loving.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. It's wonderful to share this time with you. We are thinking of you. We hope this is over soon. And if it's not over, we are a community. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to people. We love you. We wish you wonderful Christmas times in the next, obviously, 5 weeks, whatever it is. So we want you to be happy.
Please be well, stay safe, Toyah and Robert.
He said it. He got it right. I was waffling. Lots of love.
Bye for now.
Lead me into temptation. Let the party begin. I open up my soul to a multitude of sins.